Based on the text, how does the Lord Chancellor respond to the crowd? The following text is adapted from Lewis Carroll's 1889 satirical novel Sylvie and Bruno. A crowd has gathered outside a room belonging to the warden, an official who reports to the Lord Chancellor. One man, who was more excited than the rest, flung his hat high into the air and shouted, as well as I could make out, "Hoorah for the subwarden!" Everybody roared, but whether it was for the subwarden or not did not clearly appear. Some were shouting bread, and some taxes, but no one seemed to know what it was they really wanted. All this I saw from the open window of the warden's breakfast saloon, looking across the shoulder of the Lord Chancellor. What can it all mean? He kept repeating to himself. I never heard such shouting before, and at this time of the morning too, and with such unanimity. So option A says, he asks what the meaning of the crowd's shouting, even though he claims to know what the crowd wants. This is incorrect, because although he asks for what the crowd's shouting means, he doesn't claim to know what the crowd wants. So A is incorrect. B. He indicates a desire to speak to the crowd, even though the crowd has asked to speak to the subwarden. This is incorrect because the Lord Chancellor never said that he wanted to speak to the crowd. So B is incorrect. C. He expresses sympathy for the crowd's demands, even though the crowd's shouting annoys him. This is incorrect because the text never says that the Lord Chancellor expressed sympathy for the crowd's demands, and it isn't clearly stated that the crowd's shouting annoys him. It just causes him to repeat what can it all mean. So C is incorrect. And D. He describes the crowd as being united, even though the crowd clearly appears otherwise. This is correct because he says here, and with such unanimity, but up here in the first paragraph it says that everybody roared, but whether it was for the subwarden or not did not clearly appear. Some were shouting bread and some taxes, but no one seemed to know what it was they really wanted. So the crowd is clearly not unanimous, but the Lord Chancellor describes them as being unanimous. So D is the correct choice.